Faith works miracle. Faith is more important. Praying with faith and going further and further near to God, that is actual prayer. Not changing from this temple to that temple, this puja to this puja, this sadhana to that sadhana. No. There was a great saint in Bihar provinces, Malidas. He was a coward. He was not knowing anything. Actually, he was very innocent and literacy was not there with him. Very innocent, very pure, and every day he used to take the cow for grazing in the jungle. One day he saw a Brahmin sitting near the river side and chanting something. Very interestingly he watched. A young boy, small boy, covered boy. So that Brahmin, he prayed, he did everything, puja and whatnot, some. And when he started going from there, he caught hold of his feet. He said, Maharaj, आप अभी क्या कर रहे थे मुझे बताओ? Please tell me. He said, I was praying. What is the meaning of prayer? What is prayer? Puja. What is puja? Worshipping God. What were you chanting? Gayatri mantra. Okay. For what all this? You will not understand. You are an illiterate fellow. How does it? Go. He said, no, I want to. Please. I pray. I want to know. Something tells me that you were praying and I got that. I was conquered by your prayer. And now, please tell me, I also want to pray. So he said, no, you cannot do it. Okay, at least tell me, what were you doing by just catching hold your nose? He said, I was doing pranayama. What is that pranayama? He said, just doing this kumbhaka pranayama, that you controlling the breath by just closing the nose, you will have darshan of God. Just he wanted to tell something and escape, so he told. So he said, oh, controlling the breath will get darshan of God? Really? Yes. मैं भी करूँगा, even I will. The Brahman went away, he also took bath and everything. He was not knowing how to pray and all, just sitting, and he started controlling the breath by just closing his nose. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. God did not appear. He said, no, I am not going to live until I see God. That Brahmin, he saw God, he spoke to him. He was chanting some mantra, so he thought that he was speaking
talking to God.
So even I will see God. He was so adamant. He said for a long time and got suffocated. God Vishnu, he thought, Baba, if I don't appear in front of him, he will die. Then I will be blamed for that. Let me not do that. He appeared in front of him. he saw him with Shank, Chakra, Gada, Padma, with 4 hands and a beautiful smile, beautiful face, shining. So God said, I am there in front of you. Now leave your nose and start breathing normally. So who are you? I am God. You called me, I came. I cannot believe. How can you say you are God? And how I'll believe you? No, I cannot believe. So he said, if you are not going to believe me, if you don't want to believe me, ask anybody or whatever you want to do. So let me call that Brahmin and ask whether you are really God or not. Yes, he spoke to God. Then he went 1 or 2 feet and then came back. He said, no, you will run away. If you go away, let me tie you. And he brought a rope and he tied the Vishnu. He tied God in a tree and he went in search of that Brahmin. And the Brahmin, he searched and he brought the Brahmin. And he said, I have tied the God. He says that he is God. And you are my Guru. You told me that by just controlling your breath, you can have darshan of God. Now you tell me whether really that person is God or not. Please tell me. The Brahmin came, he could not see anything because he was very impure in heart, very proud of himself. He said, I am not able to see. He said, there. Unless you see and tell me, recognize and tell me, I am not going to leave your feet. You are my Guru. He got hold the feet. What that Brahmin will do? He just bluffed. Yes, I So he left Malidas, left that Brahmin, and he said, yes, my Guru told me you are God. Faith in Guru. So God asked him, what do you want, my child? You are so pure. You are so innocent. I am very happy with you. He said, I've got everything. 2 times meal I get nicely. Got my cattle, everything. I don't want anything from you. But one thing, whenever I just hold my nose and control my breath, I want you to come within a minute. Please don't delay, otherwise it is very difficult for me to hold long. So he promised, Lord Vishnu promised him, and from that day onwards, whenever he calls and whenever he just holds his nose and controls his breath for 1 minute, 1 second, the Lord will appear in front of him. And he will play, he will talk to him, they both will dance so happily. He, in his lifetime, full life, he was happy with Lord. Whenever he felt, he used to call. And he never used to ask anything, he used to pray. Only to have his darshan, he used to pray. That only prayer, you want to see him, you want to be with him. The more he saw him, the more he had darshan, the more he went near God, the more he became pure, the more he was happy and enjoying. He wanted to just merge in God. A day came. Unfortunately, the Brahmin happened to come after long time.